You're damn.
What's your favorite part of the Declaration of Independence?
Do I
Mine's the preamble.
the preamble?
Yeah.
What is that?
I bet you I can recite a lot of it.
I have never actually learned the
You
Declaration.
ready?
No, I've never.
I'm ready.
I never.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and I forget. And then it says, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America.
Okay.
I only know that because
Okay.
there was this video we had to watch in like 7th, 8th grade, and it would make it a song. It was so cringe, but it was like, we the people, in order to form a more perfect.
You know the Declaration of Independence.
No, I just know the preamble. That's the only part.
But you don't know the word kunta.
No. And that's weird because I've grown up around quite a few black people. Like lots. And I've never heard that word. I don't
Right.
You would think that, like, especially during my Applebee's days, I mean, I was like one of like 2 white people at that point. Seriously. Yeah.
There's a lot of other white folks.
Way more black folks.
You just associated more
Yeah.
with the culture.
I did hang out with.
Stage, motherfucker. We just tried to set up over here, and he was over here twerking when the song came on.
Anyway.
You associate yourself
I
with
never
the culture
heard that
more.
word ever, not once. Like I learned a lot of things. Seriously, we're mentioning Applebee's again. I can't stand it.
That's where it started.
But it
so
was
it should
like
get it. It should get it right. That's where it
my
started.
cultural development.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yes. That's what makes
you
it
guys
great.
taught me so much.
Listen. We can go on for days.
From like slang words to like again, like just different things that like were like, okay, this is how you grew up. This is how I grew up.
Right.
And like, it was like the best time of my life.
You wasn't monitored.
No.
Like you can go to black folks and white folks and go to school together, and you got to be on your P's and Q's and shit in the third because you're in school. In the fucking restaurant industry,
I could ask so many questions too.
You can
and
ask
I would.
anything.
I would ask so many questions. I'd be like, wait, what do you mean when you say this?
You can ask anything because
and they'd be
it's
like,
open.
all right, little
but it's
girl,
not.
We'll
You're not
you,
judged.
like,
You're not judged.
No, literally, those people are still some of my best friends. Serena, like, come on, and she's still there. Like, the people that I grew up with at 16 to I don't know, I worked there 7 years.
I'm gonna give Serena her flowers once again because this girl has been fucked over by Applebee's.
Really?
But finally, to get an opportunity to be successful.
She's a manager, right?
But let me tell you what.
Okay.
She's a manager. She's not supposed to be, but
Why?
she's put in that sweat equity.
I was like, she knows Applebee's like in and out, up and down. Why wouldn't she? What?
Because she's we talked about this on the other podcast. Women don't get the opportunities like a man, a white man, or a man in general. Women don't get these opportunities to get stepped upon or shunned upon, to saying, hey, you don't know this, that, the third.
But she's that girl, though.
But if you know her story, which I'm not going to throw her business out
we
here.
Don't have to, don't.
You know her story.
Yeah.
That it's being embraced, and she's crushing it.
She is.
I've been trying to steal Serena to come over here with me for a while. She worked for me at Bojangles. She was working for me at Bojangles for a time, but I couldn't give her a worth because I was at Bojangles.
Yeah, I mean, she's got to go where her worth is met, like where she's being met at.
But that's what she wants in life too, though. She wanted to become a manager, a general manager of a restaurant.
She deserves.
And she deserves everything. So Serena,
God, this is to you.
Love you. And
you know that she's one of the first that gave me my nickname.
What? Dumbass white girl? I mean, what's the nickname you got?
Jailbait at Applebee's.
Jailbait.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah. I didn't say that because I kind of.
No, you didn't.
Wow.
But a lot of other people
say that because you were young.
I was 16.
Yeah, you were young.
But it wasn't in like a weird way, though. They were like.
I caught it. Like, wait a minute. What does this mean?
It wasn't.
This was Jeffrey Epstein before Jeffrey Epstein. Jailbait.
Because I have to say, like, even though you guys called me jailbait for years, like, I never felt more, like, looked after and protected. And I'm serious.
You're definitely worth protecting.
I was. And I'll never forget, like, one time I had an ex-boyfriend come into Applebee's. There was actually a couple different scenarios.
A lot of ex-boyfriends. Crazy.
I'm a likable gal.
Alberto.
And I went back in the kitchen and like there was tears in my eyes because like I wasn't a hood, like I wasn't a gangster back then at all. I was not tough at all. I had thickish skin.
Right.
But I didn't have like I wasn't the way I am now.
Right.
And I went back there and I had like tears in my eyes and I'll never forget like the whole line was like, Jimmy, what's wrong?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like,
Yeah.
these people care about me. And I feel like, I don't know, it was just a relationship that's so hard to describe.
It's not hard to describe. Hey,
There's little me right
that's
there.
me and me right here. Hey, come out here,
Come
baby.
here. Come here, Bailey. Oh, she's busy.
gone.
Look at her getting
So
her
listen, before
jam
this
on.
goes away, my family just showed up, and I want to give them their flowers as well. But
Do it.
I mean, I'm gonna talk. Because can we say that? Fuck it. You
Talk.
can ask me
Do
anything.
what you want.
She called me in a state of mind that was really fucked up, and asked me
Not alcohol, but like,
but asked me for advice and help, and called her back the next day. And this is when we wasn't really
we just hadn't seen each other in
in
so
a long,
long.
but she called me.
I knew I was like, there's
But
one
because
person
of
right
the
now.
jailbait story you just told, lived forever.
Yeah.
So when she was hurting, I was there.
Yeah.
You know, to consult and ask the questions, because straight up, Big Dog gonna fucking be the man and say, man, hey,
Yeah.
who is he and how can I get to him right now?
Yeah.
You know, but this is my girl. I mean, this has always been my girl. But more
feel like-
importantly, your
Go ahead.
family.
You got family.
Your family. And ain't nobody gonna fuck with family. Mazel tov! Happy Black History Month! Woo! Woo!
I know.
Oh my God!
Hey, baby.
You're out. You're out. You're out. But
I
listen,
think like everyone at Applebee's also taught me how to like pull myself up by my bootstraps a little bit. And that is something you have carried on, like even a few weeks ago when you're like, sit down, we gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
I think, and again, like that was never like a black and white thing. Like, I
it's
don't
not
know,
a
it's just,
black
like,
and white thing.
that was my family. And again, I learned so much, but also like the thick skin I have today, I gotta give it. I mean, literally, yeah.
What a lot of people might know, but they might know, is that we didn't come from shit. I mean, you might have.
I was
But I
very
didn't come
lucky to have
from
parents
shit.
that worked really hard, and like when I was younger.
Why was you at Applebee's then?
Well, I'll tell you exactly why I was at Applebee's, because I was getting in a little bit of trouble, and basically my parents were like, idle hands are the devil's work, you're going to work, you're getting a job. And don't get me wrong, I was in competitive dance and regular dance. I was dancing hours and hours and hours a week. But I was a little resourceful, and I was still finding time to like do things I shouldn't have been doing. And so they were like, we're going to fill your time up with a job. And I'll never forget, they made me apply like everywhere. I applied at Applebee's, and Roger Rennie like sat me down, and you know the booth, it's like what, 41, 42, whatever.
Oh, no.
It's right by the kitchen. It's the first one on the right when you come out.
32.
In the, you know, in the pit.
In the pit, yes.
He interviewed me, and then they offered me the job or whatever. My parents were like, you're taking it. And really, again, like it was my saving grace, because I think I wasn't like into drugs or anything like that. I was just going down a road where I probably shouldn't have been.
To be. It's just.
But it gave me like something to put my energy into, and like I started to really give a shit about it. And people are like, oh, it's just Applebee's. But like, again, the bond we all had, like I couldn't wait to get to work. I couldn't wait to like talk shit with everybody.
That's real
like,
shit. That's real shit. You don't hear that. You don't hear that anymore.
No.
I want to go to work.
I could, and I'll never forget the first week.
Work.
I had a bow in my hair, and they were like, look at this little white girl with a fucking bow in her hair.
That was your
like,
vibe.
It was my vibe. It was me. Like, that was, I
You know.
came from people school. I had a bow in my hair. I was on the cheerleading squad. I was a dancer. But, like, the way that we all meshed together, and still, when I see anyone, Lo, AD, PJ, Gloria, Lindsay, I mean, Leanne, Don, anyone.
Chris, Tawana,
Yes, Terrell, like,
the real G.
Chastity, like,
the real
all,
G.
yes, Tiffany, Diana, like,
I mean, you can go
Serena.
on. Megan. I mean, you can go on.
Megan, yes. When we see each other, it's like, it's like this understood, like,
the sense of
we were all
Farmville.
making like cheesecake shooters together and making zany buckets and shit.
But
like,
everyone was getting fucked up, but at work the next day. But everybody came.
each other.
Everyone came back because it was like Mulligan Sports Grill and Applebee's
Yeah.
are the two institutions, as far as the industries. Oh, they really gelled with everybody. That's what everybody knows.
Hey,
All right, let's motherfucker.
you want to say hello?
Say hello. Yeah. Goddamn white folks, man. I mean, the goddamn motherfuckers come in. You just trying to take everything over.
I thought you had a glass of red wine in your hand, and I was like, "What is? It's your glasses."
At the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: if the two institutions that we have here, along with Hampton City, the two institutions that we do so much for,
Yeah, and with.
would understand that it needs to be a course in the restaurant industry. I would make it a mandatory one credit course, entrepreneurship, whatever, that you have to work in the industry because
Changes you.
it changes you. This is when you learn real people. This book shit that you're being taught to, talk about the history, to, do this in the third forest, micromanaging and doing all these things. Man, fuck all that. At the end of the day, the biggest deals is done over a cocktail and a handshake.
Yeah.
A
I learned
cocktail
more
and a
at Applebee's
handshake.
than seriously. And that's like life-wise.
That's the outside.